Okay, this is Regents homework number 5. All right, number 1, the table below shows the average yearly balance in the savings account where the interest is compounded annually. No money is deposited or withdrawn after the initial amount is deposited. Which equation and statement illustrate the approximate value of the bond in dollars over time? So we've got equations here, and then either it grows or it decays. Well, I'm going to look as I go down. Is it getting bigger or smaller? It's getting bigger, so it's definitely growing. So that means I can cancel out options 3 and 4. And then what I have highlighted here, that's my y-intercept. Okay, $380. So that should be in front of my parentheses. So actually, that tells me that number 2 is the answer. Number 2, which ordered pair would not be a solution for that equation? So we are going to type that into y equals and take a look at the table. So in y equals, I already got it there, and I'm going to look at the table. When x is negative 4, my y value is 236, so that one works. When x is negative 1, my y value is negative 1. That works. Okay, when x is 2, my y value is 14. That one works. And finally, when x is 5, my y value is 605. This one does not have that, so this one is the correct answer for not a solution. Number 3, which polynomial is half of the sum? Half of the sum means I have to multiply by 1/2, but first I have to add 2 things together. All right, so I'm going to take 1/2 times 4x to the third minus 2x squared plus 2x minus 3 plus 5x squared plus 4x plus 11. I'm going to actually put those in brackets and put the smaller ones inside parentheses. Okay, because here is where I have us put a 1 in front and distribute. Okay, when we do this, you can do this all on your own. We're going to do 1/2 times, and then we're going to end up combining like terms. So your end result is going to be 4x to the third plus 4x squared plus 6x plus 8. And now we're going to distribute our 1/2 here. All right, when we do that, we cut these coefficients in half. So we 2x to the third plus 2x squared plus 3x plus 4, which is our answer, choice number 3. All right, number 4, we have a sequence problem here. And it says if the pattern continues, which equation is a recursive formula? Okay, this goes back to right before February break when we did our sequence research. Okay, a recursive formula does not look like our regular linear equations. So 1 and 2 are out. All right, the next thing we have to remember is that the term a sub n is our starting value. Okay, so the first term. All right, and here, option choice 3, it tells me my first term has 3 blocks. Well, that's not true. My first term has 1 block. So option choice number 4 is the correct answer. Number 5, the growth of a certain organism can be modeled by C of t equals 10 times 1.29 to the 24t. All right, what you're going to do is plug all these into y equals and find the matching table. Okay, you're going to need to do this on your own, but the answer choice here is is answer choice number 2. All right, number 6. On the set of axes below, graph f of x equals the absolute value of x plus 4 minus 5. So we go into our calculator, change that. Remember, to get absolute value, we have to do alpha window. Oops. And then it was x minus 4. Sorry, x plus 4, x, and then minus 5. Okay. Take a peek at the graph. Oh, it's a V shape. Okay, I see it goes all the way to the end of my grid, so that means I have to put arrows on it. And now we have to take a look at our table. And we're looking for that symmetry. Okay, and here it is. All right, so we're going to plot those points. All right, and make our graph. Now, I'm not plotting all these points because I know what this graph looks like. You need to actually plot points. I also have limited time. Okay, number 7. The table below represents the height of a bird above ground during flight. Calculate the average rate of change from 3 to 9 seconds. 3 to 9 seconds. So this point and this point, and we are trying to find the slope. So we are going to subtract up 3.41 minus 6.26 over 9 minus 3. We type that all into our calculator, and we get negative 0.475 feet per second. All right, number 8 is to state the correlation coefficient to the nearest tenth. All right, so we need to make sure that in stat, or in mode, we have stat diagnostics turned on. We do, because we need the correlation coefficient. And then we're going to go into stat edit, and we're going to type these in. All right, take a second now and actually do that. I'm going to do this on my calculator on the side here. Be careful because it doesn't go exactly in order. All right, and then I'm going to stat calc, and I'm doing number 8 because it's a line of best fit. And I want my R value on my screen here. I see that R is 0.9745, but I want to round to the nearest hundredth, which is that decimal place. So R equals 0.97 would be the correct answer. Explain what the correlation coefficient means with regard to the context. So there is a strong positive correlation between years and attendance. All right. And number 9, Alex is selling tickets to a school play. An adult ticket costs $6.50 and a student ticket costs $4.50. Alex sells X adult tickets and 13 student tickets. Okay, so 13 student tickets means that he made $13 times 4.5 a piece is 58.5. All right. So we're going to do f of x equals our starting value, 58.5 plus 650x. Use this function to determine if he sold 50 adult tickets. So we want to look when x is 50, and that is